Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Chris Wong. Welcome back to Ping Pong Flicks. Been out sick for a few days, unfortunately, in Christmas. But Merry Christmas to I hope you all had a Merry Christmas, and looking forward to the new year because we're gonna get lots of cool stuff in the new year. Yeah, we didn't get the Justice League trailer or a new Power Rangers trailer, but we got a Power Rangers International trailer. Nothing new there. They kind of just shortened to the action scenes and then made it more of like the teaser to the actual full trailer that we saw in an American trailer. Maybe a little bit more Rita, I'm not sure. But I wanted to talk about the Megazord again because I recently looked on Twitter and found out that the combined Megazord. Now, this is what we originally saw, and we've had a lot of thoughts about this, but this apparently might not be the actual final version, because remember this picture that I showed that I kind of alluded saying I wonder if it was real or not, and apparently it is, and it is about all the different Rangers Zords combined together. As I actually looked on Power Rangers Now on their Twitter feed, and I saw some of this stuff, and I wanted to really, it's actually very exciting to see this. As you can see here, let me minimize this a little bit. So it's huge, it's really big, and that's actually exciting for me because I like big toys. I mean, I liked. I even have the 4-foot Godzilla toy, and so anything big, I just find it intriguing. And just the fact that you can actually put these Zords together, and combine all the mastodon, the pterodactyl. It's kind of reminds me of the. I think you remember the Comic-Con Voltron, where you actually collected all the different lion pieces, and then you can form it together to form one giant Voltron piece. And I think that was the idea that went about this. And so it is real. It's just not one figure. You actually have to get all the different figures. This is from the Power Rangers Now website I've subscribed to. If you guys are in any interest, you guys should check them out too. But just looking at all these pictures, looking at the detail, looking at how there's more color to this figure. This is a more detailed look to it, and I actually dig this better than the interactive Megazord that we've shown a commercial of, and toy reviews of. And here's the kicker here, right here. Here's okay. So you see how this is the most one I've seen out. I have not seen this one nor the other ones. I was kind of holding off on it because I wanted to see the full set, but now that I know that this is actually part of it, I might actually get it. So this and this all combine into this, and there is a video online that you can go to. Gabe, this guy, I'm subscribing to him right now, but he actually shows you how it is put together, and albeit it's a little clumsy. I mean, just you have to take off. I hate when you have to take off parts to put it back together, because it's clumsy, it's not easy. You kind of miss pieces here and there. I got 2 kids who miss pieces all the time, but it's not fully formed together. And I think we deserve maybe legacy kind of Megazord later on. I know they probably sloppily put this together just to get it out there for marketing purposes. Again, we're seeing the Megazord, another version of the Megazord, before we even see the movie Megazord. What is up with that, right? But look how huge it is. I have the Dino Charge figure, and that is massive compared to this guy. But I like seeing how it's put together, because that's one of my hugest concerns for the Power Rangers movie Megazord, was that the original one did not look like a Megazord, because it doesn't have the blue, the black, the yellow, I mean, I don't mind. I know it's a reboot. I don't mind that it's totally different from, let's say, this guy. But I wanted to look at least like a Megazord, like any other Megazord like this, where it has the blue, the black, and stuff like that. I mean, this is way better than uh, this guy, right? Remember this? This is the original Power Rangers movie. This looks better than the CG crap that we got, but at least this had the pieces, and they were you can form it together, and it's actually, I love it. Really like it. Even it's got that classic look, but it's got that hard, heavy feel to it. The die-cast metal is awesome, and hopefully I want to see some of that in the new Megazord, and maybe we'll get a legacy version of it, and hopefully we do, and I think that'd be pretty cool. But what I'm thinking is that some of this thing, why is there two different sites, right? I mean, why do they have released this version, release preferred? Theory number one is this is their first mock-up version. They wanted to get it out there, see how people react to it, and it's like, well, not really. Well, let's call it something else. Let's call it an interactive Megazord. Maybe this will be the first push out of the marketing purposes, and and then this is the second marketing. Have people excited and says, hey, get every single Zord, you can combine it into this, and this is what the movie version will actually really look like. As you've seen in that poster, the Yellow Ranger, the Saber-tooth Tiger, looks a lot more robotic than this organic mess, and I think that's where it's going with. And in terms of that, you can actually look at some of the things like Goldar. If you've ever seen Goldar, there is, let me see if this video has it here, but the Team Goldar, the Power Rangers team toy with the Goldar figure, it looks a little bit more detailed. I can't explain it. It looks like, you see in this video where it had the Goldar, that messy slop. That one, it looks a little bit different. Has a little bit, I don't know if because it has less detail, or it's just more fully formed, but I like to think that it's more fully formed, and the idea of it being fully formed is because it's a finished version. Like a lot of people are suggesting a final form to here it is, a final form to $50. Wow, that's pretty expensive. Final form to Goldar, a little bit more armored looking. The wings are more like wings and he's not looking like he's dripping or melting in any way. So that's my other guess. So my other theory is that Power that Megazord, interactive Megazord fighting that melted Goldar, maybe that's the first battle. That's like the first battle where they finally got their Megazords, but it's not fully formed. They got their full power in. Goldar was just created because he's all melting and oozing. So that was the first battle. Then at the end of the film, we're gonna have the massive, the fully formed Megazord. This guy fighting this guy, a fully formed Goldar, and with a lot more detail. And well, that's my hope anyway, but I think that's kind of cool. It's kind of funny we're seeing this in a toy form, the process of how it's going to be. It's not like we're in Batman v Superman, where we've treated with a lot of different toys and stuff and scenes that are not even in the movie, or Lex Luthor in armor, and that's like bullshit, right? But this one is like, It's almost it's interesting because we're not seeing any live action thing yet. We're just treated with all this toys and reveals through toys, but we can kind of summarize what maybe might happen in the movie. So maybe that would be the first battle, and then after the second battle, they have the fully formed Goldar, fully formed the Power Rangers, and they actually come together like robotic like and become the Megazord. You know, like any other Megazord, got the blue, got the color, got the detail, and not looking like a human with some parts on him. But that's my thoughts on this. I'm really excited. I'm actually gonna probably buy that, start collecting it, even though this might not be the best Megazord that they'll launch. Hopefully we'll get a legacy one. Hopefully. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching and have a good night.